Hey everybody, this is Dakota, and this is Coffee with Dakota, where I answer your burning questions. And today I am filming in Ohio, my hometown of Circleville, and I'm here with Luna Skywalker.
Hello.
Who is my niece. She is probably more insightful than all of us combined, is what I'm determining. And so today's question comes from Kathleen, who asks, why do you feel, Dakota, that it is so important to be out in nature? I hear you speak all the time, and a lot of the things that you're saying requires us to be outside in order to find messages and to hear our guides. Why do you think nature does this for us? Question mark. So, Kathleen, I feel like being outside is vitally important because it refuels our sense of self, and it also just gives us energy to keep moving in this very, very busy world. And that quietness of nature is really the place that you can go and hear God, great mystery, whatever you want to call it. But I would love to know from this one who has camped and hiked and lives outdoors, loves to be barefoot, backpacked. What do you feel is important about being outside?
I think what is important about being outside is that you're not always inside playing on the electronics. Whenever you're outside, you're actually communicating with nature and other human beings. There's not a barrier. You're just free.
That's true. You are. So do you feel that people spend too much time indoors and hooked to their phones and all of this stuff?
Yes, I do. Most of my friends that I know are just always on their phones. Mm-hmm. The only time that they're not really on their phone is whenever they're at school. Mm-hmm. They're on their phone whenever they eat, when they play, when they sleep. Mm-hmm. And it's just now that the phone is invented, everybody's just clickety-clack-click.
Yeah, they are. So when you're outside, let me go back to something here. I know you went on a trip with your dad, mm-hmm. and you went across the United States, and you backpacked and camped.
Across the West.
Across the West, excuse me. So you went across the West, and you backpacked, and you camped, and you hiked. What was your favorite place?
All of it. Why? I just loved the trip. I didn't really have a favorite place. I loved Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, Badlands. I loved all those places. Mm-hmm. Even though you can't really do anything at Mount Rushmore, I still love the view because mm-hmm. it's just nature, and it's just cool that you can do that with rocks.
Yeah, it is. And so do you feel like you have a special relationship with nature?
I do, because 24/7 I'm really outside. Mm-hmm. In the summertime. In the wintertime, I'm not really outside as much just because it's so cold. But whenever it snows, I'm outside all the time. She knows this story.
Yes, I found her face down in a snowdrift today on purpose. And okay, so when I teach a lot about nature, being in nature, and I teach about the elements, which is wind, water, air, earth, fire. Which of those elements do you feel like you enjoy the most?
Water.
Water. Why?
Well, because you can really do anything you want in water. You can swim like a dolphin. You can nosedive like a whale. Mm-hmm. It's just really fun. I mean, you can do backflips and nosedives, and it's just really fun.
So if water had a voice and it could speak to you, what do you think it would say to you?
Play in me more, play in me more.
Yeah. And let's see, let me ask you another very important question. What if somebody were questioning why they should be outside more? I know you said a lot already, but what would be your number one reason?
My number one reason to be outside is whenever you're outside a lot, your immune system grows very strong. So you're never really sick. Like me and my dad, we're ever hardly sick. And whenever we are sick, it's either allergies or we just caught something from school or work.
Now, I know you have a special affinity towards animals. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your most favorite animal?
My favorite animal is the owl. I love owls because
What
are you doing this?
I said, I love this girl. I love this girl. She loves owls.
Oh. I just love owls because I think it's really cool how they can turn their head 360 degrees.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, think about that for a second. If you were to look at that metaphorically in your life, what would that mean to you? If you could turn your head 360 degrees, what message would that say?
Not a human.
Not a human. Or maybe it means, would you agree with me that it means to maybe look at a situation full circle, to look at it from all sides?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to ask you something very personal. You don't have to answer it on camera, but if you want to, that's fine. Is there something that you struggle with in your life? Like maybe in school or with your friends or family?
Yeah.
And do you think that the owl could teach you something to help you with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so maybe we can encourage Kathleen to get outside more so her immune system is built up and so that she feels more connected to the earth and to find beauty everywhere and to find a power animal that can help her. Okay, she's got something to say.
I was just going to say, I read this in a book. It said, "Thee who is outdoors most of their life will grow so strong that they are the earth."
Wow. What book did you read that in? Can't remember?
No.
That's a good quote, though. That's a really good quote. And so I have a feeling. How old are you now?
10, going on to 11, May 29th.
May 29th. Okay. We're going to throw a birthday party for this girl. So when you turn, you're turning 11. In about 10 years, when you're 21, where do you see yourself?
Working at a really good job
Mm-hmm.
with an education, and I think it would be an outdoor job that paid good, so I'd have a strong family and good life.
Mm-hmm. And what would be your passion?
Don't say it on camera, please. No.
I won't. What would you most, if you could do anything in this world, what would you want to do?
I would like to be a police officer.
Okay.
Because I think that they just do the most wonderful work because they help our community and they risk their lives to protect us, and they just keep our community safe and calm. I mean, every once in a while, yeah, there will be a robbery or a shooting, but whenever there is, the police are on it ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
want to
be a part of that.
You want to help people.
Yeah.
Great. All right, there you have it, out of mouths of babes.
I'll be right back.
Thank you for showing up for this coffee, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Hey, so stick with me for just one more minute. I've got something really exciting to tell you, that we are just now going to be opening up a private, super private Facebook group for just a very select people who are very interested in this kind of work. So what we're planning on doing is doing some light teachings that will kind of coincide with what we do in the mentorship, to give you a little taste test of each of the directions. And so for 9 weeks, out of each time that we go around the medicine wheel, we will re-embark on a new direction and give you some challenges and some fun things to do that will kind of line you up with that energy of the medicine wheel. I'll also be doing a live meditation every single week, and we call that Trance Tuesday, so you can guess what day it's going to be on. And in addition to that, we're also going to do, in August, we're going to do a 21-day gratitude challenge. I can kind of foresee that in the fall time, we're going to do a 21-day soul detox cleanse. We'll do 21 days of ritual. We're just going to do all kinds of stuff. So anyway, this is an invitation only type Facebook group. It's a closed group. So if you want in, then go to the link below and let us know that you want in, and we will make sure that you get a personal invite. So again, go to the link below, get your personal invite, your little golden VIP card, and join us. We're actually going to be starting meditations now, so they probably, by the time you see this, have already started. So get on there and come join the community. Now, wait, before I let you go, before you hit that stop button, this group, this Facebook group is, I want the energy to be super high, and I want it to be really authentic, and I want people to show up. So if you're just joining the group just to have it on a tab on the sidebar, you know, it's not going to be worth your while. It's not going to be worth my while. I want people who are engaged. I want people who are really interested in learning this work. So if you know somebody also that you think would fit that, then please give them this link and let them kind of join up. Or once you're in, you can invite people in as well that you want. But really, I'm very protective of my groups, so please come join us if you really feel called and led to. All right, I'll see you on Facebook or in another coffee. Bye, guys.